Okay, a lot of familiar faces. Question to ask. In your business, what do you bring to your clients other than your product, which is what you sell, and your service is what you deliver? But if you have your business like a mortgage company, and we have a mortgage company down the street, they bring a product and a service, 30-year fixed, 15-year fixed, adjustable rate. Some people don't want that right now, but adjustable rates, first-time buyer programs. But what do you bring over and above your product and your service? What I do is I'm a trusted advisor. My clients look at me as an expert. They know I know a lot of people. I want my clients to know that they can call me and I can refer anybody that I have to provide any service that they need from now through eternity. It's very, very important to be a trusted advisor. Back after I had my children, and in the 80s, I had someone tell me, you know, you'd be a good real estate agent. You'd be able to sell those houses, communicate with people, get them in the products that they needed. And I said, well, you know, I don't know. I've got 3 children at home. I don't know how I would do it. And they said, you know what, you can do it. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it. So I got my license. As soon as I got my license, I got a phone call from someone I went to school with. And he says, Natalie, I heard that you're part-time in real estate. And I said, yes, I am. I've got 3 children at home. So he says, well, you know what, I just got a subdivision in Farmington Hills. And he says, I can't sell the houses. I don't know what's wrong. I don't understand. But I thought maybe you could take this on and look at it as a project and see if you could help me out. So I said, okay. So I grabbed a lady that was in my office, and I said, you know what, let's go over and take a look at these models and see why they're not selling. So we walked in the door before everybody got there, and we're going, boy, I don't know, something isn't right here. We didn't know what it was. We went upstairs, and all of a sudden we hear ding, ding, and we're going, oh no, somebody's here early, because they weren't even open. All of a sudden we smell cigars, and we're going, oh my God, what is that smell? Well, here's the real estate agent that sells the new construction homes, walking in with cigars into this beautiful 3,200 square foot home, and it was like, oh my gosh, now we know why they're not selling. And he was not letting real estate agents bring those buyers in. He wasn't providing that service. The product was there, the service wasn't. So we took on the subdivision. Long story short, sold about 26 houses for him, got all his inventory gone. Along that way, we thought, how can we be different than all those other models in there? And we got a mortgage company to come in. They were very unique. They were referral only, but they said, you know what, we'll come in and work with your clients. Well, they did all of the mortgages that we sold houses for, and I was very impressed. Well, they offered me a job, and they said, you know, would you like to come into the mortgage business? And I said, oh, I don't know, I've worked so hard to get my real estate, you know, and this emotional roller coaster of, you know, finding the house and decorating and everything. And they said, you know what, you'd be good in the financing business. So that's what I did. And I thought, how can I bring that emotional part into a very cold industry? 10, 11% interest, people were scared. They're going, oh, I can't afford this payment. So we went ahead and we said, you know what, we're gonna create, because everybody kept calling me and saying, I need a painter, I need an interior decorator, I need an insurance agent, and I had all the people. So what I did was I started in the mortgage business, and I built referral-only business along with their assistants. And I started, who do I know that you need to know? And what I do is I promote all of my clients' businesses to each other so that they will work together. Because that's the best way of getting your business is by word of mouth. So therefore, my business is built on word of mouth. And I encourage you to become a trusted advisor in your business. Find a uniqueness. Try to deliver the people that you work with, that you've bonded with. Tell your clients about that. If you don't have someone in that business, you have somebody that calls you and says, I need an attorney. If you don't have an attorney, the best way to find an attorney is call your clients. I do that all the time. If I need someone, let's say it's an interior decorator, I'll call a client and I'll say, hey Sue, how's it going? You know, how's the house and everything? And you know, it's great to touch base with you. I need some help. I'm looking for an interior decorator. And I know that you just had your kitchen done, you just had this done. Who did you use, and would you recommend them to your family and friends? Because if you will do that, then I obviously would recommend it to someone that needed it. If she says yes, then I say, you know what, could you just make that little phone call and just say that I'll be calling her to get information so that I can add her to my business partner list, be able to refer her to my clients. If she says, no, I don't know, you know, an interior decorator, then I say, well, you know what, would it be okay if I call you back when I do find that person? I would love to pass their name and number on to you because they didn't have an interior decorator. So what I do is I cross-reference all of my clients, and that's how I built the database. We've been doing this for 25 years. So you can imagine how big our database is, and it's all with wonderful people that we have met over the years, and we refer business out. One other way, just to reiterate with Chuck Gifford, I am the president of the Clarkston chapter, and I have been an LBN since 2000, and I would not be anywhere else. I would say about 30 to 35% of my client base has been from LBN networking, and it really, really does work. So you really need to get into a networking group because it's great. I do have an offer. When you set your personal goals for this year, and I hope most of you have set goals of what you want to achieve this year, how many of you have had your mortgage reviewed to make sure that it's in the right aspect of this type of environment and the changes in guidelines and the refinancing? If you have not had your mortgage reviewed, it's real important to understand. We'll get people in and they'll say, I have an adjustable rate. And they bring in their information and it's a balloon. They didn't realize they have to get rid of their house. They either have to sell it or refinance because they thought it was an adjustable rate. You know, a 5-1 arm. No, it's a 5-year balloon. You know, how many people come into me and say, oh, well, I've got 5.5%. Well, their rate changed. They never knew it changed. It's 2 or 3 years later. Or they missed their window of conversion. For $200, convert to a fixed rate. There's so many people who don't understand. So I will, for free, review your current mortgage. I will also, for free, if you'd like to have your credit reviewed, we do a very in-depth look at your credit. There's many things that have changed, and there's ways that we can improve the credit score. Did you know if you have less than 740 in a credit score, you can be charged 1/4 point because they feel that under 740 is not really the best credit it can be. So it's very important to know what affects your credit score. So I will do that for free, anybody that would like that. What I do have though is in the Waterford group, I have a very good friend. And she owns Changing Places Moving. And her name is Jonna Goodwin. She does international and local moves. All of her employees are trained. We have built a business, an alliance together, and we refer business back and forth. She knew that I was speaking today, and she said, I wonder if there's going to be any Pistons fans here. Does anybody like the Pistons? Ah, that's what I thought. Okay, there are 2 tickets to the Pistons and the 76ers on March the 29th, which is a Sunday. It's not even a Tuesday or a Wednesday. 2 tickets plus parking, and that would be for the first 10 people that sign up just to have either their mortgage reviewed, their credit reviewed, and to have a one-on-one with me so that I can show you how I can help you build your business through business referral partnerships. So I have some times available for this month. I brought those with me, and I will put your name into a bowl and the first 10, and then I will draw 4 the tickets today, and you will get those tickets. So I have that, plus you'll get a CD that just came out the beginning of this month. It's Tim Sanders, and he developed Yahoo, I was going to say Google. Yahoo, and it is a wonderful Making a Difference in 2009, and it's a great CD, so I'll give you that. And my newsletters on how I promote people are over here in the desk. Thank you very much.